What's up YouTube, ArcaneFire10 here again, and today I've got a battle against SquirtleScott92 from the Slowpokez channel on Zat, and really fun match. I had a ton of fun with it. So I send out my typical Sandstorm team. Hippo lead, he leads off with a Swampert, and I'm immediately thinking, oh crap, I'm dead. It's gonna hit me with a waterfall, and it'll be a 3-8 KO probably. So we both set up our rocks first turn. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna kill my Hippowdon because nobody cares about him. So he told me that he never gone up against a Hippo lead before, so I was like, okay, I might have a little bit of an advantage. So because he probably won't know what I'm running, what any of the typical stuff is. But I don't know. It didn't really matter because Hippowdon are fairly easy to kill with special attacks. But so he hits me with a waterfall, and that's not good. But I heal up quarter health with Citrus Berry. So I'm back in, and I get flinched, and I'm like, oh gosh, I could have hit you with something there. Stab, Earthquake, or whatever. So he goes for the Earthquake here, and I'm like, good try, Swampert. That's not gonna do anything to me, just because my Hippowdon is so damned bulky. It's freaking humongous. Because it's a hippo, and hippos are fat, and fat hippos eat up earthquakes. So I go for the Crunch? Why would I go for that? I don't know. I guess maybe hoping for a defense drop or something. Whatever. But I go for the Crunch, and that's what matters. And I see that he's got the lefties. Kind of expected on a lead like this. So I send out my snail thing, and I know that I'm gonna get just raped by this thing and its waterfalls. So I know that I have to sack something, because I don't know what he's gonna go for. If he's gonna go for the waterfall, I could potentially safe switch. I could switch into my Empoleon and nail it with a Specs Grass Knot. Definitely KO that after the X4 weakness. But on the other hand, I'm not sure that he will go for the waterfall. He could go for the Earthquake and 1-8 KO my Empoleon, which would basically mean that I lose the match, because then after that all I could do was explode on it. So I'm right now a bit worried about this thing. So yeah, and now that I've sacked my Shuckle, unfortunately, I go into my Aqua Death. And I'm hoping that I can outspeed it, because I've been outsped by Swamperts before, which was really sad. But I hit it with a Grass Knot, and that will be the end of this Swampert. Hold on, I'm gonna go close the shades for a sec, because I'm getting a lot of glare on this. So, yeah, super effective. He dies. Sandstorm's still raging and all. And I'm back. Okay, so after that, he sends in a Regice. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not an expert on Regice, but I'm not sure if a Grass Knot would have done much to it. But whatever. I send in my Tyranitar, who I just fixed, and now he's choice banded, and I'm really liking this set. But he goes for the Focus Blast, and I'm like, oh damn. I forget what I was expecting. Oh yeah, I was expecting gosh dang, I predicted something. I predicted him to go for an Ice Beam, because he was going to predict me to switch into my Hippowdon to dodge a Thunderbolt or the Thunder Wave. But he went for the Focus Blast, which really destroys me. Brings me down to 30 hit points, which is like danger zone. So he withdraws and goes into Rotom, his Dusknoir. And we were chatting on Slowpokez, and I was like, what? You named your Dusknoir Rotom? And he's like, yeah, because Rotoms are for noobs. And I'm like, sure that? Rotoms are for noobs, which is why I will never use a Rotom. But I hit it with a Choice Banded Rock Slide, and based on the amount that did, he is now 100% positive that I am Choice Banded, because there is no way that it could do anything less. there's no way that anything else could do that much to a Rotom with my monstrous attack. So he Shadow Sneaks for the kill. Sad, but very true. So he Shadow Sneaks, I die. That's the end. And, yeah, Sandstorm's raging. And he's getting hit by Sandstorm and all. So now I think that I send in my, I don't remember what I send in. I send in my Hippowdon, that's right. So I can hit him with a Crunch. He's like, and he was like, what? I was outsped. I'm like, dude, you didn't, really? It's, with 20 base speed, there's no way you can outspeed anything. Except for like a lagging tail Hippowdon. And I see the substitute, and I realize, okay, this is a Sub-Punch set. That could be deadly. If it weren't too weak right now to do anything. So I just go for the Earthquake, thinking he might switch out into something else to dodge the Crunch, like, or get nothing done to it by a Crunch, like a Magnezone or something. But that's really all I think, and I think in Magnezone. So yeah, his little thing dies, and this video takes forever. So in comes Shaman, and I'm like, oh god, why did you have to bring in a Shaman? I hate Shaman. And he's like, Shaman is the boss. No, Shaman is not the boss. Shaman are awful. I hate them. Another Pokemon you'll never see me use. I'm just luring him into the Seed Flare. Praying he goes for the Seed Flare, not like Hidden Power Fire, because that would rape me. So I'm thinking explode, explode, explode. And he's also thinking explode, explode, explode. Switch out to something else so that I don't get exploded on. And I'm thinking, please God, let the Shaman stay in and get exploded on. But he sends in his Regice, basically sacks that. Brings his Regice is down to like half health. And I just go, what the fuck? And yeah, so then the Regice is like, Arr! And yep, the Regice is dead thanks to my Scarfed Explosion. Very fun stuff playing with Scarfed Magnezones. So yeah, again, this is gonna end up being part 1. But this is an epic match right here. So the Sandstorm's raging, doesn't hit anything. He sends in his Neville, and I'm down. We're both down to our last 3. So yeah, he sends in Neville, and I send in my Hippo. So Point Stone's digging to my feet. He uses Earth Power. It's fine. So my Hippo dies, unfortunately, and that is all that you're going to see, because again, my makeshift curtain is coming down because I have to make part 2 for this now. Alright, so yeah, peace out YouTube, catch you later.